Today we'll be talking about the job opportunities in the metaverse. What type of new jobs are there? What all skills are required? So we'll talk about that in the metaverse. Let me show you briefly about the different type of jobs and then the common metaverse platform so that you can get familiar with it and then develop some skills to get it going. So let's check out the new job opportunities. So let me talk about the new job opportunities. So first is uh, the farmers and gatherers. So we'll also discuss about them. Then breeders and crafters, curators and guides. So landlords, builders, avatar designers, fashion designers. So all these job profiles might be a bit complex to you because this is a new growing field. So we'll talk a bit about it and explain what does all these terms mean. But before that, let me show you the metaverse a few. So this is called Sandbox. So Sandbox has this own token called sand and all. So here so this is the website. Then we have got Decentraland where they have their own called Mana. So this is about Decentraland where test the limits of our imagination. So start building. So we need a lot of builders out there. So we'll also talk about what are builders here. So this is about lose yourself in an amazing evolving work. So these are all avatars where you can select where you can enjoy yourself and then explore the metaverse. So this is a Decentraland and this is Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity is based on Axies and SLP. So they have got two coins. One is called AXS and then SLP. So SLP is a symbol of portion. So we'll also talk about a bit about it. And then we have the Roblox where it's a metaverse gaming environment where we have there are a lot of like amazing games where play to earn games. So let me talk about the different job profiles so that you understand a bit about it. So what are farmers and gatherers? So farmers are it's similar to the physical world where you do farming of something. So these activities will become jobs because people are too lazy to do it. So let's say like you need to uh, gather something in the virtual world. So I need to do some farming and make something. So this might be monotonous jobs where it takes a lot of time. So some people can make these farms ready so that they can sell this and also like gather information. So all these things might be a bit complex to you, but when you get into the gaming world then like all these things will be quite familiar. Now so this is about farmers and gatherers where they do farming of like it can be a farming of some land, it can be farming of some asset. So all these things. Then we have the next on the list is the breeders and crafters. So breeders means like in the game Axie Infinity. So there are two tokens called SLP and AXS. So here in this game of Axie Infinity, like you acquire this token called SLP, and then you breed new Axies. So this is the game I'm talking about. So here these are battle, collect, earn games. So you breed this breed just like you do breeding of animals or pets. So the concept is similar to that. So you breed something and then you get an output after that. So these are breeding things where you breed and then you get some product and then which you can sell is in the open market, in the marketplace. And all these assets are actually NFTs. So like if you're not familiar with NFTs, then I made some videos before, so it tells what are NFTs. So this is the Axie Infinity. So this is Axie land where you do breeding and you generate new Axies. So this is about breeders and crafters. So they acquire resources to make weapons, so you can breed things to. So like each game has different breeders process. So like you should be familiar with it. But there is nothing to worry, because most of these games, they have got excellent tutorials. They have got excellent YouTube videos where you just need to go there and then learn the basics of how to play and how to breed and all these terms, and then like you get it going. So that's the talking about breeders. And then the curators and guides. So here what is a curator? So these are people who are already familiar with the game, who are familiar with the environment, and then they act as guide for new users. So for that they charge something. They might sell something like digital asset when they so that they will help you in moving around the game and all. So here not everybody knows everything about a certain topic, but some knows more than others. So that's why gallery curators or event guides will likely become a thing. Though this is a new type of job profile. Just like you visit a tourist place like the Agra or the Taj Mahal, or some place where like you're a tourist, you don't know anything, so you need to know about the history and how to and the significance of it. So you get guides. So similarly in the metaverse world, so you also have guides who knows about the whole system. They can walk you around virtually. And then explain to you about the different things, so that you become familiar. So for that you need to pay a small fee, and that fee the curator or the guides takes it. And there are a lot of virtual events happening in the metaverse, and for that they need some people to guide the newcomers, so that how to use the best use of the virtual event. So it can be a musical concert, it can be some business show, it can be some meeting, it can be anything. So it can be also walking down the streets of London or walking down the streets of Las Vegas. So but you might be a new person like visiting those places. So there will be guides to take you around, to tell you about the significance of it, some history, some bit of what's the happening thing, all these things. So these are the job of the curators and guides in the metaverse world. So interesting. So new type of job profiles, just like you have curators of and guides in the real world, so you also have in the metaverse. Then landlords. So what are landlords? They own buildings, they own apartments, and then they rent it out. So they make money by renting. So similarly in the virtual world, there are a lot of landlords who buy important plots, like important significance famous part geographical area, and then they rent it out. So those lands might be empty land, or they might already have some house, some designer house and all, some designer look, so that they rent it out. And these are all NFTs. And so it's amazing thing. Like you should visit Decentraland as I've shown you. So this is Decentraland. So here you should buy land, and let's say like you want to place a musical concert in this place. So you hire the auditorium, like you hire the most happening place, and then you can speak, you can give a public speech, or you can play some guitar. Then the people around, those are roaming around that virtual world near that place, they will obviously listen to you. So you get exposure, so you get branding, so you get marketing, so all these things. So it's an amazing world. So if you're new to metaverse, like you've heard the words, you should check out these applications. It's amazing, and you'll see a lot of job opportunities which are new, which are where it's in demand. So you should brush up your skills and learn all this. So this is about landlords. So landlords, they can host events. So you can host events in there. Then you can build virtual homes. So let's say you take a land which is empty, so which is an agricultural land. Then you can make parks there. Then you can make auditorium there. You can design galleries, everything, virtual homes, all these things. So we'll also talk about that. So that's another job profile. So now in the sandbox, so this is another metaverse. So you can host games there, games. So interesting. So curators we have talked about, then breeders, then farmers and gatherers, and we have talked about landlords, then builders. So what are builders? So these are architects of the metaverse, architects. So you don't need an architecture degree, but you need a basic common sense so that to design. So just like you should have a bit of creativity. So just like any creative craft, builders require serious design skills. So you need to have design skills, or like you need to read a lot of design aspects so that you become familiar and then implement those in the virtual world. In order to create a virtual home that stands out, so you need to have some specific artistic design where people come to that virtual and visiting, like tourists in the virtual world. Wow, what is a house? Look at the architecture. So you become famous. So like, who is the builder? Who is the architect? Who is the builder of that virtual home? Who is the builder of that Antilla? So Antilla, like if I'm not aware, is the house of Mukesh Ambani, like which is on 19 floors. So he can make Antilla out there in the virtual world, and then he can rent it out. So he can rent it out for people who can afford those. And all these exchanges in the metaverse world is done in crypto. So each metaverse world has its own crypto. Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and Decentraland, all these have their own cryptocurrencies. They make their own tokens so that these tokens become popular. And once it becomes popular and based on demand and supply, so the price shoots up and down in the crypto exchanges from where you can buy all these tokens. Like you can also buy in your own website, as well as you can buy these tokens in the exchanges. So that's like all these things are interlinked, like crypto exchanges, blockchain. And if you're not aware, metaverse, all this some data like all these NFTs and all these are stored in the blockchain. So like all this blockchain, NFT, metaverse, all these are linked up, and it's all tech. There is nothing scam about it. So if you hear something, and like you should also be aware there are a lot of scams, 70%, where people use the word crypto to do multi-level marketing, to do scams. So be aware, because 99% of people are not aware of all these things existing. They don't know from where to buy cryptocurrency. They don't know what is the virtual world. So some guy will sell some virtual land which doesn't exist. So that's also happens. So you just have to be alert, do your own research. So you might also find some guy selling virtual in the metaverse, selling virtual land in sandbox, but they will take your money and then you won't get the allocation of land, just like the land mafia, or in the physical world where you pay money to buy some house, but actually that house is sold to 20 places, or that house doesn't exist. So similarly, it might also happen here if you are not aware of the things, like if you don't know and don't do your own research. So all these things, like you need to learn. You should go directly to the website and buy this virtual land. You don't need somebody else. You don't need somebody else to buy this land for you. You can buy this land. So these lands are NFTs, so you can buy it yourself. But if you get a website that which is selling all this virtual land from some sandbox, from recent land, all these are scams. Like, make sure that you only buy from the original source. So talking about builders, so builders are more or less the architects of the metaverse. So this is an interesting job. Then we have like avatar designers. So like avatars are, let me show you like what is avatar. So avatar, so these are avatars. So a lot of design jobs will be there. where these days you get a lot of sites where you can buy your avatars based on what you want to try to portray, what you want to try to portray yourself in the metaverse. So let's say you want to be a cowboy like Clint Eastwood, so you can buy all this cowboy hat, then jackets, then jeans, then boots, then uh, firearm like a designer firearm or whatever, like to use in the metaverse, so that like you show yourself or portray yourself as a cowboy. Or you can also portray yourself as a sports star, like you are a footballer or you're a cricketer, as well as you can also portray yourself as a musician, is a heavy metal rock band with long hairs, tattoos, and sunglasses, then leather jackets, leather pants, boots, all these things. So all these are possible in the metaverse. So just imagine and then buy the avatar, and so there are a lot of jobs available for avatar designers. So those are very good in 2D and 3D designs. So a lot of job opportunities are there. So do check out, search Google what avatar designers. So there are a lot of marketplace where you can sell your avatars. So that's interesting. So these are now players will value the avatars, and they will want a character that fits their personality. So this personality, like you can portray yourself what you want to do. Like if you want to portray yourself as a rock star or a sportsman or a marathoner or a simple nerd guy, like with sunglasses and all these things, so you can also portray that. So there's nothing to worry. So avatar is avatar designers, so for design jobs. Then fashion designers. So fashion is a big thing. So you should have a sense of fashion. So you can design cowboy hats, you can design sunglasses, you can design shirts, you can design party wear, you can design boots in the virtual world. So there are a lot of jobs for designers, so fashion designers. So you make all this digital designs, digital apparels, digital clothes in the virtual world. So depending on the virtual world you are using, characters can also swap their clothing, so you can swap your clothes. And there's an interesting thing, and then some places, like when you buy a t-shirt, it is valid only for one season. So you can only wear the NFT, you can only wear the dress for only 1 year. After that, it's like you cannot use it. So that's how fashion designers make money. Because if you make a dress where that person can wear it for eternity, then how will fashion designers make money in the digital world? So it's interesting. So Decentraland and crypto pixels allow this, for examples, where characters can swap their clothing and they can buy new clothes, all these things, and end users can customize their character with all kinds of absurd designs and outfits, cowboy, then pink sunglasses or red sunglasses or black sunglasses, whatever you want. Then digital fashion has already a place in the metaverse, and we have also got big brands like Gucci and Zara. They are also selling their fashion like apparels in the metaverse. So if you're not familiar with metaverse you can imagine, so these are platforms where you log in, and then it's a website where you log in with your crypto wallet. And crypto wallets are just like a similar wallet where you store your money. So in crypto wallet you store your cryptocurrencies, you store your NFTs, and this is basically your identity. In a Web3 world, you don't have to register yourself all the time, just like in Web2, where you have to make a account in Facebook, you have to make an account in Twitter, you can make an account in Gmail, you can make an account in Yahoo. So all these things are not required. You just need a wallet, and the most common wallet is MetaMask. So MetaMask is a browser extension. It's a mobile app, so you can use that. So you make an account, and on the website you will get a link called Connect to Wallet. So you log in with your wallet and you're done. So you can go it anonymously, or you can upload your photograph or you upload your name. It doesn't matter. But so this is all about the metaverse world. This is all about the new job opportunities in the metaverse world. Do follow our videos. We'll be bringing a lot of videos on NFT, metaverse, programming, blockchain, jobs, and do comment on us. And we also expose a lot of crypto scams, and because it's bringing a bad name to the industry, because we have a lot of top tech guys making blockchains, because it needs a lot of brains in the degree in PhD. Like, you need to study a lot, then you make all these things. But people, scammers, are using that name and selling uh, something else in the name of crypto, in the name of blockchain. So be aware, and we'll also talk about like using blockchain in the supply chain, and we'll also talk about blockchain experts, all these technical things. Do write to us, like if you want us to make some new videos, interesting videos of interesting topics in this new Web3 world. Till then, hope you have subscribed to our channel, and do tell your friends about us. And if so, that's all for today. Until then, keep on watching our channel, keep on supporting us. Till then, bye bye. Bye bye.